Chrysler of Napoleon, Ohio. You know, you can get from $300 to $1,000 in rebate. Just select your car, get the low price, and then get the rebate, such as you can get $300 rebate on an 81 Horizon, all models, or 82 Horizons, excluding the misers. You can also get an 81 Reliance and many others. $500 rebate on 81, 82 Dodge D50 pickups, on the 81 LeBaron, 82 Plymouth Grand Fury, and some others. $1,000 back on a rebate on the 81 or 82 Plymouth Voyager, 81, 82 Dodge Ram Wagon, 81 Plymouth Trail Duster, $1,000. Plus, at Christopher Chrysler, they have an extra free bonus of 10,000 free S&H green stamps, the first 25 people who buy a car in the month of January. Where else? At Christopher Chrysler Plymouth of Napoleon. They really do want to be your car dealer.
Okay, back here at Tinora, where tonight the Tinora Rams 6-2. They're 2-0 in the conference, averaging 54 points a ball game offensively, giving up 42. Go against the Edgerton Bulldogs, scoring 58 a game, giving up 46. They've won 9 and lost 4. They're 1-1 in the Green Meadows Conference, 3-1 in the Buckeye Border Conference. Both have lost to some good teams. Each has lost to Archbold, has been one of the losses for the Tinora Rams. Check that out for you. Edgerton won their first 5 games of the year against Stryker, Eastside, Fayette, Paulding, and Eden. They lost to Archbold 65-58 to come back. They went over Hamilton, Indiana, but lost to Bryan 74-57. Beat Montpelier, lost to Hilltop 51-41. Lost to Holgate 52-50. Then beat Pettisville 64-51 and Delta 59-46. The Tinora Rams won their first 4 games of the season, then lost a couple. They beat Liberty Center, Stryker, Continental, and Miller City. Lost to Archbold 60-34. And as according to Coach Kathy Cavanaugh, that was perhaps their worst effort of the year. Then Bryan beat them 57-50. They bounced back to beat Antwerp 68-17. And Ayersville ran Thursday night 46-40. So that's it. That's the women's basketball game between Edgerton and Tinora. And for Pat Sebring, this is Marv. We've back to play-by-play and live coverage from Defiance Senior High Wrestling at the studios at 1280.
Basketball warm-up has been brought to you by Christopher Chrysler, Plymouth, and Napoleon. Stay tuned tomorrow night at 7:40 p.m. for basketball warm-up with Marv Sebring.
WONW presents the Parade of Sports.
It's 3 minutes before 8 o'clock at WONW in Defiance, Ohio, a service of Tri-State Broadcasting. And month after month and season after season, WONW in Defiance, Ohio brings you outstanding sporting events as they happen. Well, tonight, WONW brings you girls basketball, the game between Tinora and Edgerton, direct from Tinora. And tonight's broadcast game is being brought to you by interested Northwestern Ohio sports boosters.
WONW basketball is on the air. Time now for more exciting basketball action. Now to call plays and spot the players, here's Marv Sebring.
Hello, everybody. This is Marv Sebring along with Pat Sebring courtside here tonight. Jerry Bork and Jim Holbein are 2 fine officials. Jim originally from Otterville Way, Jerry Bork from Paulding. And they're working a ball game tonight in Green Meadows Conference action. We've got 5 minutes before our ball claims are introduced here. And with that, let's check and see how the Bulldogs are doing at Defiance Senior High with Mike Schultz.
Okay, thank you, Marv. Over here, we've got a good match going with minute 50 to go. Bill Mack is leading his match 4-1 over Ryan Osborne of Rogers. And it's been a tough, hotly contested match with Rogers all the way through. Defiance trailing at this point, 14-8. And Defiance could use a pin or a little something to break the momentum here, as Rogers has had a couple of breaks go their way here in this match. 1:27 to go. Mack leading 5-1 now with a quick takedown. He has his man in a predicament with 1:19 to go. we'll finish this second period as they're waiting for the ball game to start over there. I want to remind you that Defiance is hosting Toledo Rogers, Whitmer, and St. John's here this evening, and there's still one more match to go as Defiance will go up against Whitmer, and Rogers will meet St. John's following this one. Defiance victorious in their first match, 32-22 over St. John's, who was rated 10th. So Defiance should pick up some recognition. And with 50 seconds to go now, Mack is on top 7-1 as he gets a reversal. And looking for a major point here for a major decision or hopefully a pin that would tie this match up. As we're now in weight class 132 with 7 more matches to go in this second match. A lot of action here at Defiance High School. Come on out. Bill Mack now gets his man in a cradle hold and starts making a move, trying to put his man down on the mat. He gets a little high on him, a little spread move. 17 seconds to go, second period of action. Now he rolls him back in there again with 12 seconds, and it doesn't look like he'll get the move. He may get 2 points for a near fall here as he spins his man, puts his man down to the net with 1 second, and that is it. 3-point near pin for Bill Mack, and it makes the score 10-1 with 2 minutes of wrestling yet to go. And with that, let's go back over to Marv Sebring over at Tinora High School.
Well, thank you, Mike. We still have 3.5 minutes to go here and before the game gets started, so I think we have time to get that next fall in there, don't we? Why don't you see if you can bring us that action? We still got 3:22 on our clock before they introduce the players.
Okay, Marv, we'll do that right here. Whitmer leading St. John's 18-13 in their match. Whitmer very strong in the upper divisions. As we start our final 2 minutes of wrestling with Bill Mack, he won his first decision tonight 5-3. Top of pins so far for Defiance. Matt Beringer has 2 pins in the night, and Glenn Giese has 1. And also Craig Mallett had a pin in his first match, but he lost his second match here. Okay, 10-1 the score. If Defiance gets, if this lead would hold, Defiance will pick up 4 points. 12-point differential would give them a major or a 5-point decision. So it pays to keep going after those points, even if you're comfortably in front, like Bill Mack is now. 1:16 to go, and they're locked up at center mat and looking for a chance to escape and possibly get a reversal is Brian Osborne. And I think he has that escape. We'll wait for the decision. There's continuation moves in wrestling where if there is an escape and they continue to lock up, the man waits, the official waits, and now Bill Mack swings around, gets his leg behind his man, and possibly in control with 44 seconds to go. Bill Mack has a hold of the back leg. If he can break his arm, he'll pick up a point here. Continues with 34 seconds, picks up 2 points for reversal. So the escape went to Osborne and the reversal, and now it's 10-2, a 10-point advantage. Mack looking for the pin with 24 seconds to go. Bill Mack looking for the pin, knowing that he needs to get this win. He's already got the 10-point advantage. He'd like to get at least 2 more points on a near pin. If he does that, he'd pick up a 5-point major decision. Right now, he has a 4-point decision with 7 seconds to go, and it looks like that's the way it'll end up. Making a move onto his back, a near pin. The time runs out, and I think picks up 2, and he picks up the point. Makes it a 14-2, and makes it a 5-point decision in the last 2 seconds of the match. So that brings it back within 1, 14-13 the score. Defiance trailing Rogers. And with that, let's go over for basketball action. Marv?
Well, that's good to hear. The Bulldogs hanging in there, trailing by only a point, and I believe Mike said they had about 6 matches to go, so we'll pick up some updates here as we move along into the first quarter of our action of our basketball game between the Tinora Rams and the Edgerton Bulldogs. In fact, we'll have a chance probably to check a little bit here before a ball game gets started into the next match. I believe we have 30 seconds on our clock. They introduce the ball players and our national anthem. And Al Moore wants to know how the popcorn ranks. What do you think there, Pat? Where do they rank over here, the Rams, in popcorn top 10?
It's right up there, you almost got to make it number 1. The only thing is that you spoiled me by making me real greasy popcorn.
Number 2, then?
Number 2.
Number 2. Number 2. Got number 2 rated popcorn. We've still got a half minute or so to go here, Mike. Let's pick up an update with you at the buzzer as I introduce the ball players. Hangs on and no points awarded yet. With 18 seconds, Enheiser looking for a chance to put his man on his back. And with 12 seconds, no points awarded as Drew is hung on with the back leg and no points. 6 seconds to go. Okay. Now we'll listen to introduce the squad here. They will not be starting, Herman. It'll be Whitty, Krista Whitty, Linda Stroop, Danita Supel, Jeanette Kipple, and Sherry Clark. For Edgerton, for Tinora, Deb Buttermore, Carrie Keeber, Carol Feeney, Teresa Sue Brown will start tonight, plus Teresa Frederick and Lori Harris. Frederick and Brown have been switching back in that starting spot throughout the season. Tinora, of course, in the green and white uniforms, and maroon and white, trimmed in gold, the colors for the Edgerton Bulldogs. Edgerton, the 3rd straight Green Meadows Conference team last year to go to the state Final Four. It was Edgerton, then Antwerp, and then Holgate before that. Tinora's best showing was the first year of competition. He went to the regional finals before losing down in Bowling Green. And now we're ready to go with basketball play-by-play on 1280. We'll be checking back momentarily from time to time to see how the Bulldogs are doing in their battle to pick up that second win in that tough wrestling competition out at Defiant Senior High. Don't forget, tomorrow night, we'll be on hand for the Wansea Center NWL ball game. Big win in the girls action last night for the Bryan Golden Bears over Swanton. With 30 points from Weaver leading the way. That moved her in the number 1 spot in girls basketball. Weaver leads now number 1 point production as she has picked up 247 points to Harris's 223. Harris has played 8 games and Weaver has played 12. We're ready to go. Weaver played 11, I should say more correctly. Jump ball, Harris, the jump against Danita Supel. Jim Holbein and Jerry Bork are 2 fine officials on 1280 radio. Nice crowd on hand here. 1,000 people on saying here. Basketball controlled by Tinora. Let's check out the defense. Yeah, boxing one. Boxing one, respected that. The ball into Feeney, down to Harris, lays it up the sky. And that is number 1,000. Number 1,001. 999. Now she is 1,001 on the very first play of the ball game. And the basketball will be retired. And Mr. Al Moore will have an announcement. And Jim Winkle's here. And the Edgerton players very graciously. Al Moore thanking Rick Flecker and the Edgerton girls team for being cooperative. Edgerton knows all about that. They've had their own. Tuck herself. I don't believe they can hear it.
You made it to 1,001. Congratulations. On behalf of Tinora High School, I'd like to present to you the game ball Edgerton, which you scored your 1,000 points.
Okay, because And Rick Plucker going to come over and congratulate Laura Harris. Rick coached one of the very first girls. The second girl to reach 1,000, if I remember correctly, was Jenny Heisler. And she's also, I believe, scored the most points in girls high school basketball. And all the players who mentioned go over and congratulate Laura Harris. And she's quite shaken up by the whole thing. She's a little red-faced, isn't she, Pat?
And the whole Edgerton team, including the bench, come out and shook her hand.
Yeah, that's what the game's all about. All right, here we go. Out of bounds it goes to Edgerton. Tinora in full court press, 1-2-2. Basketball to Clark. Clark by the way by Brown. Grabbed by Clark as she doubled the ball. Out of bounds it goes to the Tinora Rams on top, 2-0. The Rams also had a 1,000-point performer, of course, in Shirley Plosman. And Edgerton had, of course, got Taylor last year. That made their second one. And now Tinora has two. Basketball control. They're boxing one defense with Christy Whitty playing the one-on-one against Harris. Ball Brown back out front to Buttermore. Buttermore, Feeney from 15 feet. It's no good. Rebound clear by Supple. Supple with the rebound. Gives it out now across the timeline to Sherry Clark. Sherry Clark down deep. Batted away by Harris. On the floor. Picked up the loose basketball over his shoulder. Supple no good. Rebound. Stroop it was. Rebound to Feeney. Feeney the rebound to Buttermore. Buttermore the basketball. Boxing one defense. They'll have Whitty playing one-on-one with Harris, who's playing the high post. Basketball to Keeber. Keeber lobs it into Feeney all by herself. Feeney behind her now to Buttermore. They're putting the pressure on Buttermore. Keeber baseline inside to Harris. Up. It's no good. Rebound. Controlled by Supple. Supple outlet pass quickly goes timeline to Kimple. Kimple back out the point to Clark. Clark on the right side down deep. Stroop blocked and taken off by Feeney off to Harris. Harris on across the timeline now. Gives the ball up to Buttermore. Buttermore against the boxing one last week was able to, against Ayersville, to help out with 16 big points. And the boxing one held Harris to 20. Now they move Harris to the high post, down left side. Keeber from 14 feet, it's no good. Rebound, Harris, up, good! Harris on the rebound, 4-0, full court press. Basketball to Whitty. Whitty drives on Buttermore, fakes right, goes left, down deep, got away by Feeney, grabbed up there by Keeber. Keeber 2-on-1 with Harris, knocked away, ball across the timeline, grabbed by Keeber again, tied up, gives the ball up to Buttermore. 6:07 to play here in the first quarter. 4-0 Tinora on top. Basketball to Harris, playing out the point, left side to Keeber. Keeber looking down the middle, ball baseline to Feeney. Feeney looks inside to Brown. She's turned all by herself. It's good! 3 people guarded Harris. Nobody guarded Brown for a bunny shot. 6-0. Here comes Edgerton trying to run 3-on-3. Whitty with the basketball. Looking down deep left side. Can't get any help. Well, back out it goes to Kimple. Kimple the basketball. 2-3 zone. Left side. Whitty into Stroop from 5. Up no good. Rebound. Stroop turns from 5. Blocked by Feeney. Grabbed by Buttermore. It's timeline now because Buttermore 1-on-3. She drives to the left side behind to Feeney. Feeney gives it up to Keeber out to Harris at the point 25 feet away. 6-0 Tinora on top. Harris on the wing to Buttermore. Buttermore down the baseline to Brown. She's open from 15 feet. Now they cover up. Bad bounce pass inside and jump ball. Sue Brown trying to force the ball inside. And Coach Captain Kevin Hall, our coach's corner show, said that was something they've been working on since last week to keep from forcing the ball in where there was no opening. And that time it happened. 6-0. Jump ball. Feeney and Stroop grabbed by Feeney off to Buttermore. Buttermore against the boxing one defense to Harris, playing out front on the boxing one, got it by Whitty. On the wing to Keeber. Keeber back to Harris. Harris down deep, puts it up, and she's fouled. You can see what the strategy is, Pat. They'll move the ball to Harris, spread the offense, and then pick and roll with Harris down the middle. On a boxing one, the middle has to be open. And the foul inside, I think, was on Kimple. Out of bounds, Harris. Harris way out the point to Buttermore. Buttermore 18 feet away to Brown. Brown, the corner to Feeney, back on the wing to Buttermore. Down inside to Harris, and 5. It's no good. Rebound, Keeber, jump ball. Nice lob pass inside from Buttermore to Harris. She turns from 5, but couldn't get the roll. 6-0. Tinora on top with 4:50 to play here in the first quarter on the Dr. Pepper scoreboard. Waiting for the tip, the ball controlled to Feeney. Feeney to Buttermore. Buttermore gives it up to Harris. Harris, that'll bring Linda Altman in the ball game in the first opportunity. Buttermore, left side, baseline to Feeney. Feeney back to Buttermore. Buttermore, baseline to Feeney. Her 12-footer, it's no good, airball. Rebound to Harris, gives it up to Keeber. Her 8-footer is fouled by Kimple. In the game comes Chris, and it comes Jody Whitty, I should say. Jody, the young freshman sister of the senior. And also in the ball game is Linda Altman. So a freshman and sophomore in the ball game now. Harris inbound the ball. Does to Keeber. Keeber into Brown. She wheels from 5. No good. Rebound. Keeber from 5. No good. Rebound. Knocked it out of bounds by Edgerton. Knocked it out of bounds by Linda Altman. Edgerton had Altman and Supple there, but they knocked it away from each other. Brown in the corner line and wing. The Keeber back out to point to Buttermore. Down to Brown. She turns from 5. She walks with a basketball. Brown had opening to the right to go to the basket, but traveled with the basketball. 6-0. Full court press by Tinora. The ball inbounds to Whitty. That's Krista Whitty. Outlet now the right side to Altman from 5. Blocked by Feeney. Grabbed up there. Loose basketball by Altman. No good. Rebound. Feeney blocked and fouled. I think the foul was on Feeney against Supple. It was. And at the foul line will go Benita Supple at 5'6". Senior shooting 2, down by 6. Right hand on the way by the senior. Puts it up and no good. 4:18 to play. Edgerton not had too many shots in the first quarter, only 2. They've had about 3 of them blocked. 2 by Feeney, 1 by Harris. Free throw up, and this one's good. Pressure defense. 2-2-1 zone. The ball to Brown. Brown the right hand. Left hand gets it to Buttermore. Buttermore down deep to Keeber. Keeber with the best. Ball walks to the basketball. Traveling on Keeber. Ball goes out of bounds to Edgerton with Tinora on top 6-1. Full court press. The ball to Kemple. Kemple left hand gets by Buttermore. It's 4-on-2 and Kemple holds it up. Kemple, Tinora 2-3 zone. Inside. Supple from 10. No good, but she's fouled. And reach in by Rory Harris. Rory Harris will reach it foul against Supple. Benita Supple will go to the free throw line. Averaging 4 a game. Her seasonal high has been 9. She scored 51 this year, 6 last year. At the foul line, Supple for 2. She's 1 out of 2 at the foul line. Benita Supple left hand on the left. It rolls and bounces. It's no good. Gets out of there. 6-1, 4-1 to play. Supple. I'm sorry, Linda Altman. Right you are, Patricia. Linda Altman. Puts it up the left hand on the rim. No good. Rebound to Harris. Harris with 4. Outlet pass to Feeney. To Keeber. 3-on-2. Keeber on the left side. Back to Harris at point. Harris. Now Edgerton doing a good job keeping the ball away from Harris. The ball to Feeney. Crossover to Brown. Brown from 5. Puts it on the glass. It's good. Brown with a second basket, I believe. Full court press, 8-1. The ball is Jody Christ to Whitty. Faking right, going left now is Christy Whitty. Whitty to Kemple. Kemple jumps from 17 feet. No good. The rebound inside. Knocked away. The foul on Brown, I believe. Feeney blocked the ball all right. And the rebound by Supple. But Brown behind pushed her. Feeney with a good block. Her third. But her teammate Brown reached in and whacked her on the elbow. And now it will be Supple. The free throw line. She's 1 for 2. Danita. She has 4 rebounds. 4 of the team's 5. Down by 7. Shooting 2 shots. Senior right-hand push on the left, but no good. A little long, hit the back of the rim and bounced out of there. On 1280 radio, WO in the radio in Defiance, Ohio. Marv and Pat Sebring here, the play-by-play. The right hand by Supple. She eyes hoop and a right-hand push up, and this one's good. 8-2. Full court press, the ball to Buttermore. Left hand and right hand to the left hand. Buttermore hooks the ball to Feeney. Feeney to Keeber. Keeber 3-on-3 behind to Harris. And traveling on Harris. 8-2, 3:21 to play here. In the first quarter, out of bounds it goes to Kemple right in front of Coach Rick Flecker. Inbounds the ball to Jody. Jody Whitty. Jody across the timeline, double team, down to left baseline. Oh, shot no good. Rebound baseline to Keeber. A little traveling there, but wasn't called. Ball down to Buttermore. She turns baseline. Buttermore hooks the ball to Harris. Harris to Brown. Brown to Feeney. Wanted to go inside to Keeber. Keeber. The Edgerton crowd started hollering 3 seconds as soon as Keeber got the ball, and sure enough, they called 3 seconds. A little help from the crowd there on the call. And Jerry Bork said, I believe that's right, and that's what it was. Knocked away by Keeber on the floor, jump ball. 8-2. 2:55 to play here in the first quarter. 8-2, 6-point lead. Waiting for the jump. Ball controlled by Feeney. Feeney gives it up to Buttermore. Buttermore to Harris. They really held Harris in the box and won. The ball to Brown. They got the ball into it quickly, but after that, Brown lost the ball. Picked up by Buttermore. She drives all the way, puts it up, and ball for traveling. 8-2, 6-point lead for Tinora. Ball out of bounds there. Gets the full court press. Ball in bounds to Whitty. That's Jody double team by Brown. Tied up, jump ball by Brown and Harris. Nice double team by Brown and Harris. 2:40 to play in the first quarter, 8-2. Very exciting, but not too well played first quarter. Lots of turnovers by both ball clubs. 8-2. Basketball tapped around on the floor. Grabbed up by Jody Whitty. Jody Whitty right hand to the left hand across the timeline. Whitty left side to Kemple. Kemple to Whitty. Right side to Christie. She goes out of bounds. The ball grabbed by Keeber. Keeber with a basketball 4-on-2 and cut off by Supple to Buttermore. Buttermore left to the key, jumps from 18 feet. It's no good. Rebound to Keeber to Buttermore. Buttermore inside to Harris. This one's up there. No good! Foul on Harris. No traveling. Traveling on Supple. She'll go out of the ball game. Replaced by Stroop. 8-2. Harris inbound the ball. She does to Buttermore, but threw it right in the hands of Whitty. Grabbed by Kemple. Kemple 3-on-1 against Buttermore. Kemple sets now and pulls it up out the point. Whitty blocked by Feeney. Grabbed by Harris. Ahead to Feeney. Feeney with a basketball 1-on-3. Gets the ball up to Buttermore. Buttermore jumps from 14 feet. It's no good again. Rebound inside to Whitty. Krista Whitty. Outlet pass to Kemple. 1:50 to go in the quarter. Behind to Krista Whitty. To Kemple. Left side to Jody Whitty. Jody turns. Bounce pass to Kemple. Kemple goes down to the right side. Jumps from 18 feet. It's no good. Rebound the floor. Grabbed by Buttermore. Buttermore trips up and knocked down. The ball grabbed by Keeber. Keeber 1-on-3. With the basketball behind to Harris. A minute and a half to play in the first quarter. Tinora turned the ball over 6 times. It seems more like 60. Ball left side to Keeber. Ball inside to Harris. Harris from 5. It's good. I think it'll count. It will. She was fouled. A nice pass by Keeber. The foul, I think, Jerry Bork will tell me, on Krista Whitty. Kemple goes out of the ball game. Sherry Clark comes in. Edgerton, after that first basket on the pick and roll down the middle, has been very effective about keeping the ball away from Lori Harris. Brown has helped out with 2. Free throw is good by Lori Harris. To make the score 11-2, they're in full court press. The ball inbounds to Clark. Clark to the right hand, the left hand to the right hand. Knocked away by Harris, grabbed by Buttermore. Buttermore's got 2-on-1 with Harris. Gives the ball to Harris. Harris inside, up and good! Nice steal by Harris to Buttermore to Harris. 13-2, full court press. Knocked away by Keeber. On the floor, whistle. Foul, I think, on Keeber for reaching in. It was. Carrie Keeber got a hold of the basketball, but she got a big chunk of the arm, too. 13-2, out of bounds it goes now. Team foul on Tinora, number 3. 4 and 2 on Edgerton. Basketball down deep. Walking, I believe, will be called. Traveling on Altman. She had a layup shot, but she got a little anxious and shuffled the feet. 13-2. Harris didn't bound the ball against full court pressure. Harris gives the ball to Buttermore. Buttermore holds the ball above her head. Fakes the long pass. Buttermore now passes the ball to Feeney. Feeney on the floor to Keeber. Keeber turns the ball knocked loose to Feeney to Keeber. Her 18-footer is good! 15-2 whistle, and Edgerton steps over the inbound line. Ball belongs out of bounds to Tinora. So Tinora beginning to hurt Edgerton a little bit of the press. That's 7 for Edgerton and 6 turnovers on Tinora. As we said, it's been a very hard played and a lot of turnovers in the first quarter. Ball to Brown behind to Keeber to Buttermore, top of the key. Buttermore 18 feet away. Fakes, drives to her left, jumps from 17 feet, no good. Rebound taken off there by Altman. Altman to rebound her second. Outlet to Clark. Clark grabbed by Buttermore, the right hand. Comes off to the wing. Ball inside, batted away by Keeber. Keeber 2-on-1. Buttermore doesn't see her. Now holds the ball up as it gets back. Back out front to Feeney to Harris with 24. Tinora on top 15-2. Harris holds the ball up to Keeber at the point, left side to Brown. Brown on the basketball, double team, get the ball up to Harris with 14. Harris at the point, got it by Whitty. That's Krista Whitty. Ball to Buttermore, the left hand, hooks in the corner to Feeney with 7, to Buttermore with 6. Ball left side to Keeber, knocked away with 3. Grabbed by Brown. She don't see much time left in the clock. And Brown hangs on the ball as the quarter ends with Tinora on top 15-2 over Edgerton. Let's get a quick update with Mike Schultz. Mike, how the Bulldogs doing?
Okay, great match here with 26 seconds left in the second period. 6-3 the score as a quick reversal put on there. But now Defiance, Kevin Batt is back on top, 6-3 with 13 seconds to go. Defiance is doing very well since we left as they won a couple of decisions and they lead Rogers 22-14. But the next two matches have Hall and Gocklite coming up for Rogers, and they're rated in the top of the state. So we look for them to pick up some points there, and this will come right down as the last match did. The last couple of men, we're quite sure if Kevin Batt can hang on and get this decision here. He's on top 8-3 now as they start the third and final period, and he'll be in the down position. And with that, we'll go back to the basketball action, Marv, with you.
Thank you very much, Mike. Perfect timing there. The buzzer sounded, and we're ready to go. Second quarter action. There goes the second buzzer. And, of course, this is the new rule this year. They give 1 with 15 to go before the timeout's up, then another one. And the teams break the huddle, and out they come. It'll be a jump ball, 15-2. Edgerton did not get a field goal in the first quarter. They were 0 for 5 from the field and had 5 shots blocked. 4. All right, 4. Right sure, 3 by Feeney, 1 by Harris, or something like that. It's pretty close anyway. All right, here we go. The ball tipped around, controlled by Buttermore. Buttermore, the left hand across the timeline now. The Keeber. Keeber drives baseline, cut off by Altman and fouled. We have the fourth team foul on Edgerton. Next one puts both teams in a 1-on-1. Harris inbound the ball for Tinora. She got off the point in the first play. Brown back out the point, throws the ball ahead of Buttermore. She goes back and gets it, though. Buttermore got Harris at the high point on a box and 1. Ball into Harris, bad pass, knocked away in a foul on Keeber, I believe. Keeber threw the ball away, then tried to get it back against Stroop and fouled her, and Stroop will have a 1-on-1. And that'll bring Teresa Fredick in the ball game, a 5'5 senior, as Edgerton goes to the free throw line. That's where they scored their 2 points so far. And without question, they missed the play of Laura Herman. Keeber goes out now for Tinora. She has the 2 fouls. And Fredick comes in. And at the foul line goes Lynn Stroop. Supel has the free throws, 2 out of 4. Lynn Stroop averaging 7 in the game. The right-hand push up. It's good. Lynn Stroop, 4 points a ball game, career high of 10. She scored 55 this year and 10 last year. Lynn Stroop, 15-3. Tinora leads. First half, the right hand. Somebody's in there too soon. Yeah. Edgerton's Krista Whitty was in the alley too soon before the ball left her hand. And the free throw was disallowed. The ball bounds to Buttermore to Harris. Harris to the right hand to Feeney. Feeney turns on Stroop behind to Harris to Buttermore. Buttermore left of the key against the box and 1 to Frelick. Frelick robs the ball to Feeney. Feeney from 5. It's good. 17-3. Full court press. The ball to Clark. Clark to Altman. Altman to Whitty. Jody Whitty. Double team by Brown and Harris to the ball to Clark. Clark right down the middle. Down deep it goes to Stroop. Turns. Blocked by Harris. Taken off by Harris. Harris another block. Out goes to Feeney. Feeney across the timeline now by right hand. 17-3. The ball to Buttermore. Buttermore gets the box at 1-1-4 offense. Frelick back out the point to Buttermore. Buttermore straight away left side to Brown. Brown 18 feet away. Drives. Turns behind to Buttermore. Buttermore left to the key. Backs it off on the right side to Frelick. Frelick drives down. Wants to go inside. There's Feeney all rolled up and gone. Nice bounce pass from Frelick. It's 19-3. Full court press. Jody Whitty now to Christy Whitty. Get those two girls mixed up. Basketball to Jody. Only a freshman. Jody to Christy down on the right side. Back to Jody. Jody bounce pass to Clark. Clark fakes right, left on play. Cut off by Brown. Ball in the middle. Knocked the wing. Grabbed by Feeney. Out to Buttermore. Buttermore, the basketball right hand, left hand. That'll bring Kipple in the game. Basketball to Buttermore. Buttermore turns left side to Brown. Brown looking for Feeney. Goes back out front. The bounce pass to Buttermore to Brown. Brown has open now. She's cut off. Brown behind the Buttermore. Buttermore fakes down the middle. Ball knocked loose. On the floor. Bad away. Frelick gets the ball to Feeney. Feeney to Harris. Harris down the middle to Feeney from 5. It's good. 21-3. Full court press. A foul on Frelick. Whack on the elbow of Christy Whitty. That'll bring Kemp on the ball game for Clark. With 6:08 to play in the first half. Tinora on top 21-3. As Edgerton having a little difficulty getting the shots away. They've only had 5 shots in the first half so far, as they've had a number of them blocked. That's the foul line. 1-1 coming up for Krista Whitty. She's 0 for 0. Free throw up. It's good. 4-point score so far at the free throw line by Edgerton. 6:08 to play. That'll bring Danita Supel in the ball game. At the foul line, one more now for Whitty. Puts it up. It's good by Krista Whitty. Buzzer, the whistle sounds. Supel was in the ball game for Altman. And Edgerton in a 2-2-1 zone. Full court press. Harris inbounds the ball to Brown. Brown with the right hand. Brown turns around. Gives the ball to Buttermore. Buttermore with the left hand dribble gets across the timeline. Lost the ball. And traveled with it. She had Feeney down there all but alone with the basket. Was going to try and pass the ball to her, but the ball got away from her, rolled up her shoulder. That's a defense by Tinora. The ball inbounds to Jody Whitty. Jody Whitty against Freilich with 5:58 to play. Gives the ball to Kimple. Kimple in backcourt cut up by Brown. Long pass too far, out of bounds. And Rick Flecker off the bench. No, I thought he was going to call timeout. He just wants to get his team's attention. I'm going to take it easy. Harris inbound the ball. Harris does to Freilich. To Sue Brown. Brown looks on the basketball to Freilich. They got Harris. They don't see her. Basketball bounced out front, but Buttermore grabs it. Intended for Brown, but it got by her. Boxing one defense, 1-4 offense used by Tinora. The ball to Freilich. Freilich drives down the right baseline, turns and fouled by Kimple. And that'll put Tinora in the 1-1. Tenora's not had a free throw in the ball game except for the three-point play by Harris, who has 4 baskets in 7 tries and 1 for 1 at the foul line. At the foul line now goes Teresa Freilich, averaging 2 points a game. Teresa Freilich, a 5'5" senior. At the foul line for the Rams, leading 21-5 in the first half, with 5:23 to play. Freilich's right hand up, it's no good. Rebound tapped away, grabbed by Sue Brown. Brown her first rebound, the ball to Harris. Harris wheels to the right, back out to Buttermore. Buttermore on left side to Freilich. Freilich to Feeney. Feeney open, gives the ball up to Buttermore. Buttermore 1-4 offense, left hand dribble. Deb Buttermore on the wing to Brown. Brown to Harris. Harris to Buttermore, off her hands. Knocked away by Jody Whitty out of bounds. Tinora with a new offense here in this game, 1-4, and they're having a little difficulty getting it. They're out of the foul line. Nobody within 15 feet of the basket. The ball cross court to Brown. She walks. The 1-4 offense, of course, starts out the foul line. If someone doesn't move, that's where you wind up all the time. And that's where Tinora is, out of the foul line. And, of course, that cuts down your percentage of shots. Your chances for rebounds are almost nil. Lobbed in over the head of Harris, grabbed by Kimple. Kimple drives across the timeline, cut off by Buttermore. Kimple on the wing, back out the point to Krista Whitty, to Jody. Jody fakes right, she walks. A lot of traveling violations tonight. Higby in the ball game for Tinora. Harris, the basketball gets the full court press, is about to Buttermore. Buttermore with a left-hand dribble. They got Higby all alone. Now they throw the ball to her. She drives, she fakes, she puts it up. It's good! 23-5. Full court press by Tinora. The ball to Whitty. Whitty drives 3-on-1. Left side Kimple from 12. It's good. That's the first basket of the ball game for Edgerton. Tinora on top, 23-7. Full court press. The ball to Freilich. Freilich ahead to Higby. Threw it away. Threw it right in the hands of Whitty. Krista Whitty with a steal. Down on the right side to Jody. She drives baseline from 12. It's no good. Rebound Harris. Harris will rebound her 7th out to Carol Feeney. Feeney looks for help. Gets the ball up now to Buttermore. Buttermore's got 4-on-3. Buttermore to the left side. Drives to the basket. Gets all the way up. It's no good. Oh, she got by all by herself and blew the layup shot. And Higby reached in and fouled on the rebound. Stop and go dribble by Deb Buttermore. Got her to the baseline. She was all by herself. Laid a little hard on the glass. It bounced off the front rim and into the waiting arms of Edgerton. And Higby fouled her. Supel, I think, at the foul line. Danita. At the foul line, Danita. Supel down 23-7. Right hand up. It rolls. No good. We have a violation. As Freilich stepped in the alley about 15 seconds before anything happened. The shooter wasn't even thinking about shooting yet, and she stepped in the alley, and that cost her the 1-on-1. And now Higby does the same thing. Higby steps in the alley. And Suple's not faking the shot. Of course, that's illegal. Tinora just getting anxious and stepping over in the alley. I've never seen this done before. They're a little embarrassed, and perhaps they should be. Supple tries it again, says, thank you very much. My third try, I'll make it, and she did. Well, she had 2 chances at 1-on-1, missed the first 2, but not that third one. And Supple says, thank you there, Tinora, for your gift. I'll take it. 23-8. Danita eyes a hoop in the right-hand push-up, and this one's good again. So the 2 mental mistakes by Tinora cost him 2 points, and they now lead 23-9. Timeout for Edgerton and time in for Mike Schultz. Mike?
Okay, Marv, we just had a big 2-point takedown taken as Denny Fredericks was pinned while you were gone, making the score Defiance 25, Rogers 20 with 3 matches to go. Coming right down to the same 3 men, John Hannon, Brian Hannon, and Glenn Geezy for Defiance. And John Hannon got a takedown with 2 seconds left to go in the first period to take a 2-0 lead here in his match with let's see, the Toledo Rogers wrestler. So we have a big match going on right now, Marv. A lot of action here, and we've got one more meet to go with Whitmer later on as St. John's matches up with Rogers. So we'll go back to your basketball action. We'll let you know how he comes out in this big match right here in a few minutes.
Okay, thank you very much. Perfect timing. The buzzer sounded, and we're ready to go back to play-by-play. With Tinora leading over Edgerton 23-9 with 4:11 to play here in the first half. Tinora led 15-2 at the quarter break, but Edgerton's outscored them now. Tinora's outscored them by 1 in this score, 8-7. Full-court press by Edgerton. The ball inbounds to Feeney to Frelick. Frelick walks to the basketball. Turnover number 10 for Tinora, 11 on Edgerton. They have been, I would guess, out of 21, Pat. 18 of them have been traveling, would you say?
Pretty close.
Maybe 19.
They're really calling that traveling. You don't dare move, and so they've just got to go with it.
Right, and both teams traveling a lot. Probably almost all of them have been traveling calls. Ball right side, Jody Whitty. Ball back out front to Christie. Whitty left side to Kimple. Her 18-footer is no good. Rebound the corner grabbed by Buttermore. Buttermore second rebound. Left-hand dribble. Keeper back in the ball game for Frelick. Basketball to Buttermore. They got 1-4 offense to Higbee. Back to Harris. Left side to Buttermore. Buttermore from 18 is way short. Rebound Higbee. It's no good. She's fouled. Higbee got the rebound, was fouled. And Jerry Bork will say a 2-shot foul for Higbee. Higbee goes to the free throw line for Tinora. 23-9. That's the foul line. Higbee's free throw is no good. Tinora on top, 23-9. The Rams have not been too successful. They're 1 for 3 at the foul line. Edgerton staying in the ball game because they only have 1 field goal and they have 7 free throws. Higbee's free throw is rolling, bouncing, jiggling. It's good. 24-9. Tinora on top and full court pressure. The ball to Kimple. Kimple walked to the basketball. I tell you, both of these young men have got that traveling motion down to a fine science.
Maybe their shoulders hurt and it's a good exercise.
I guess they really are nailing for it. Finney drives, her 5-footer's no good. The rebound tied up and knocked away. Supple gets it out to Kimple. Nice play by Supple. Crossed the head, knocked it out of bounds by Harris and sent it for Christie. 3:27 to play in the first half. 24-9. Tinora on top. Krista Whitty inbounds to Supple. Supple backhand pass to Kimple. Kimple, Tinora 2-3 zone. Baseline, Whitty open, 12-footer, no good. Rebound to Higbee, threw it away. Threw it away to Christie, and she walks with it. She may have had a little help. A little collision there with a couple of the Ram players. Harris inbound the ball to Buttermore. Buttermore to Harris. Harris to the right hand. Harris gets the ball to Buttermore. 3:14 to play in the first half. Buttermore to Keeber, to Feeney, inside, up, it's good! Nice pass by Keeber, 26-9, Whitty, the right hand, knocked away by Harris, grabbed by Kimple. Kimple, double over the ball. Turnover number 14 for Edgerton, 10 for Tinora. Clark in the ball game. Altman goes out, Stroop in the ball game. And Kimple goes out for Edgerton. 26-9, the ball inbounds to Keeper off her hands, grabbed by Stroop. Stroop outlet pass to Supple. Down deep it goes to Whitty. Jody Whitty over Keeper, and Keeper reached in and whacked her on the elbow. She was in the game for about 5 seconds and reached in and whacked her on the elbow. That'll be her third personal foul. Those kind of fouls give coaches gray hair or no hair at all.
Depending on man or woman.
Right, depending if it's a man or a woman. Yeah, she was in the game and just reached in and whacked her on the elbow. Jody Whitty, a fine-looking freshman player at the foul line. Down by 17 points. The right-hand push on the way up. It's good by Jody Whitty. She's 1 for 1 at the foul line. She's only had 1 shot from the field. 26-10. Tinora on top on a 7-up scoreboard on 1280 radio. 2:52 to play here in the first half. The right hand by Jody. She puts it in the air. It's good again. 26-11. Full court press the ball to Harris. Harris gets the 2-2-1 zone. The ball to Buttermore. Buttermore stop and go left hand. Gets across the timeline easily with the right hand. Buttermore switches the left hand to the right hand. Top of the key. 1-4 offense to Frederick on the wing. Frederick looking inside. Back out to Feeney. Left side to Buttermore. Buttermore drives left baseline and walks. Latin wasn't very hard to call. She walked rather easily. 26-11. Ball in bounds to Clark. Clark across the timeline to Supple. Supple 3-on-2. Stroop in the corner. Takes the ball down on the wing to Jody Whitty. Whitty back out front to Christie. Left side to Clark. Clark looks inside. Crossover pass to Whitty from 5. Rolls. No good. Rebound to Higbee. Higbee the rebound, her 4th. To Freilich. Freilich looks for Buttermore. Finds her. The ball tapped loose. Buttermore the left hand. Room to the right hand. Buttermore the circle. 1-4 offense to Freilich. And she walked. 26-11. 2:05 to play here in the first half. Clark against the pressure gets the ball up to Christy Whitty. Whitty 3-on-2. Right side to Stroop. Knocked away by Higbee out of bounds. 26-11. 2:02 to play. First half. Baseline Supple on the wing to Clark. Clark gets the 2-1-2 zone. The point to Jody Whitty. Jody to Christie. Christie Whitty back up to Jody. Jody, top of the key, drives in the alley, stops, right side, knocked away by Frederick. Ball grabbed by Whitty. That's Christie. She drives baseline to Stroop. Stroop to Christie. Christie 18 feet away, back out front. The point to Jody. Jody 18 feet away, bounce pass to Clark. Clark on the wing, back out front, batted away by Frederick, grabbed up by Jody Christie. Ball knocked on the floor, grabbed by Harris. Outlet to Buttermore. Buttermore drives, goes all the way, whistle. And a foul on Buttermore for pushing off. Deb Buttermore caught for pushing off. 1:20 to play in the first half. It's 26-11. 15-point lead for Tinora. Ball out of bounds to Edgerton. Christie inbounds the ball to Jody. Jody ahead to Kemple. Knocked away by Harris. Grabbed by Kemple. Kemple 3-on-2. Down left side Supple over Feeney from 5. No good. Rebound to Higbee. Higbee with 5 to Feeney. Feeney looks for help. There's a ball to Higbee. Higbee head to Freilich. Freilich plus the timeline to Buttermore. 1:13 to play in the first half. Tinora on top, 26-11. The ball to Higbee. Back to Feeney. Feeney to Buttermore. Buttermore inside Harris from 5. It's good. They ran the 1-4 offense that time. 28-11 to perfection. Kemple full court press ahead to Supple. Behind it goes to Christie. Baseline Stroop gets by Feeney into Harris. Double team to Supple from 5. No good. Rebound Freilich. Double team. Looks for help. Bounce pass to Feeney. Feeney the basketball. But Freilich outlet pass to Harris. Harris has got 3-on-2. To Buttermore all by herself. Puts it up. It's good. Tinora on top 30-11 with the full court press. Ball inbound to Kemple. Kemple drives on Buttermore. Double team by Higbee. Gets by Frederick on a triple team to Christie. Christie down to the right side. Baseline Supple over Feeney from 5. No good. Rebound Stroop over Higbee. Double team by Buttermore. Knocked loose. Grabbed by Kemple. Kemple from 12. Up and no good. Rebound Higbee. Higbee double team. Looks for help. Ball knocked loose. Grabbed up there. Blocked by Feeney. Taken off by Feeney. Feeney with a block. The ball given up to Freilich. Down the floor. They got Harris. They can't see her. The ball to Feeney with 7. Feeney to Harris. Harris on the right side to Higbee. She walked. She walked. 30-11. Tinora on top with 2 seconds to go. And referee says out, touch the ball, out of bounds. Thank you. 2 seconds to play here in the first half. It's 30-11. Tinora leads, and Edgerton 75 feet away from the basketball in bounds. To Jody from 55 feet mid-court. No good. Full score at halftime is Tinora 30, Edgerton 11. With that, let's find out the Bulldogs could do it. Mike?
Okay, Marv, we just missed the end of that match, and John Hannon hung on to win a big 3-2 decision, give Defiance a lead of 28-20. We're in the 185 weight class right now. Defiance is leading 28-20. Even if they lose these two matches to close decisions, Defiance would win it. But, of course, they don't want to wait for that. And Brian Hannon gets a takedown at 185 to lead 2-0. If Defiance wins either of these last two matches, they'll have defeated Rogers, the third-rated team in Northwestern Ohio, after defeating St. John's, the 10th ring, and the crowd is loving it. A good crowd here at Defiance High School watching the wrestling action tonight. We still have one more match coming up. If you're in the area, you come on out. You can see us, the Defiance Bulldogs go against Whitmer, who defeated Rogers and St. John's handily, and Defiance, of course, and Whitmer will be meeting in that final match. 2-0 lead for Defiance as Brian Hannon is in the up position here with 48 seconds to go in the first period of action. Be a big win right here of Brian Hannon, who dropped a 7-0 decision to St. John's Cowshirt. Could hang on and win this one. He's in a riding position. Once again, we'll take a look at what some of the other wrestlers have done. Matt Barringer has 2 pins tonight. Paul Green has dropped 2 decisions, 9-5 and 9-1. Craig Mallett had a pin in the first match, but he was decisioned in the second match. And Justin Green has 2 rarities. He has 2 draws, 4-4 and 5-4 in the action tonight. The last draw, of course, was on a penalty point at the last second of play, and that looms big right now. If he had gotten those 3 points, Defiance would have already slapped this away. 15 seconds to go, first period action. Bill Mack with a couple of big wins here tonight's action. With the 6 points and in a pinning position, he has his man down as Brian Hannon, and clock runs out, but he picks up 3 points for a near pin and makes it a 5-0 lead. So a big lead there as a near pin by Brian Hannon at 185 against the Toledo Rogers wrestler, Holcroft, who is rated high in the state. And Brian Hannon has given him a little bit of a lesson here so far tonight. 5-0 the score at 185. Defiance needs a win to sock it away here. 2 minutes per period and 3 2-minute periods here. Just starting the second period of action, we'll go through with some of the other wrestlers here as in the up position to start this second half. And we have a signal. 1 point given to Defiance. Illegal hold. Illegal hold by Hawcroft of Rogers. Makes it 6-0. 6-0 lead right here with 185 weight class. Brian Hannon won his decision against the St. John's wrestler 7-0, and that really was a big win. Oh, hey, excuse me, he lost the 7-0 decision. John Hannon at the meantime was winning 8-0 to sock it away. And a near pin position as Hannon gets his man down, got his back. He's blinking at the pin, and that does it. Brian Hannon with 1:24 to go, second period of action, comes up with a big pin over the state-rated wrestler, and Brian Hannon has socked away the win for Defiance, as that gives them an unsurmountable lead of 34-20 going into the heavyweight. Glenn Giese will be back in the heavyweight division, and with that, let's go back over and check in with Marv Sebring. We'll come back and cover Glenn Giese, let you know what happened there in just a couple moments. Back to you, Bob.
Okay, we'll wait. We've got 6 minutes left, so I would think that you perhaps get your whole match in there, or pretty close to it at least. We'll tell you the score at halftime is Tinora 30 and Edgerton 11. 24 rebounds for Tinora in the first half, 10 for Edgerton, led by Benita Super with 5, and Altman with 3. Tinora led by Harris with 8, and Higby on the bench with 6. Edgerton in shooting department, they had 6 personal fouls, 9 on Tinora, 15 turnovers on Edgerton, 15 on Tinora. A lot of turnovers in the first half. And shooting percentage, Edgerton was 1 for 15 from the field, 9 for 14 at the foul line. Tinora was 14 for 28 from the field. Thank you very much, Sir Tucker. Boy, got some of that ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Boy, I tell you, nothing hit the spot like that ice-cold Dr. Pepper. I'll tell you, that's really good stuff right there. And Tinora was 2 out of 4 from the foul line. Individually, Harris with 11, 2 for Buttermore, 2 for Keeber, 8 for Feeney, 4 for Brown, 3 for Higby. Edgerton led by 4 for Sufel, 2 for Whitty. That's Krista Whitty, 1 for Stroop, 2 for Whitty, Jody Whitty, and 2 for Kipple. Okay, that's our score at halftime, 30-11, with Tinora leading, and we've got 4:50 on the clock. Back to Mike Schultz.
Okay, back over here, Marv, and the match is all completed, 34-26. Glenn Giese gets the pin down at the far end, and a big win for Defiance over Toledo Rogers. And that wraps it up in the second match, and Defiance will go up against Whitmer in the third match. It was a big win there, as the Rogers wrestler had gotten the pin, and I had not marked it down, making it 28-26 rather than 28-20 going into that final match. So big Glenn Giese gets the pin, and he has put away with 2 pins, 2 big matches here for Defiance. And of course, he'd like nothing better than to come up and get another pin in that third one as we get ready. And now Matt Beringer starts out against Whitmer. Now Matt Beringer has two pins here tonight, both in the first period, but this Whitmer wrestler Moore is a very tough competitor, and they've gone head-to-head before. So we'll stay here while we're still at halftime and at least get into the first part of the action here, as 2 points for Matt Beringer and a quick takedown. Marv, let's run right back here quickly and check your time clock, see how we are time-wise.
We've got 3:29 to go. You mean Giese pinned the guy in a few seconds I was gone?
Glenn Giese got the big pin, and that was it. That put the match out of reach, and big pin for Glenn Giese to put Rogers down and out. It was necessary, too, as they were only Defiance needed that win to win the match. So Beringer, who has 2 pins, one with 1:33 remaining in the first period, one with 43 seconds remaining in the first period. He has not actually wrestled more than 2 minutes of wrestling so far this evening. He has 2 pins. And, of course, that's really nice when you get a chance to step up and pick up a 6-0 lead when you have one man wrestling. 1:41 remaining, first period of action. Beringer in the up position. Swinging move, reversal, ties up the score 2-2 as Moore comes up with the reverse. On the down position, a little swivel move underneath and got behind Beringer. He's riding Beringer high, and now they'll have a break in the action as the officials readjust, and we'll start at the middle of the mat. 1:19 to go. Whitmer very handily beating St. John's. They were ahead at 36-16 with about 2 matches to go. We'll get that final for you. Now it's Whitmer, who has won 2 matches, against Defiance, who has been victorious in 2 matches. Defiance defeated St. John's 32-22 and Rogers 34-26. So they've defeated 2 of the top 10 teams in northwestern Ohio, and that should get them some of that recognition that they have not received so far this season. Matt Beringer looking for a reversal. He spins out, and he gets his reversal. Take the lead 4-2. Wrestling is very difficult and consuming sport. Beringer with a little swing move gets his man turned over in a near pin position, but Moore makes the move and spins back out of it, back into a riding position for Matt Beringer. Beringer swings across, trying to get Moore in the up position. 26 seconds remaining, first period of action. Gets him in a wishbone, swings him over in a near pin position. Matt Beringer in danger of putting him away. A little bit of a bridge move by Moore, and he spins back out. And Beringer picks up 3 more points to make it 7-2 in the early going with 6 seconds remaining, first quarter or first period of action. 3 2-minute periods of wrestling here. And another 3 points for Beringer. And the clock stops. And that stops the action with 3 more points for Beringer, which should give it a score of 10-2 at the end of the first period. Beringer in strong pursuit of another third pin here in this night of wrestling at Defiance High School. Marv, let's go back once more and check that time.
Okay, perfect timing. We've got just 9 seconds left on the clock before our second half gets underway, and we'll try and get a quick update from you there as we get started here with the buzzers. You can hear the buzzer sounding in the background, I'm sure, familiar with our position here at Tinora, where the buzzer is right behind our head. That was the first one, and now they break the huddle and go out on the floor. Tinora leading by a score of 30-11, and the jump ball between Lori Harris, who's been held 11 points here in the first half. She's only been given up 8 shots, and she's hit 5 of them, but her teammates responded with 19 other points, and that's been a big help. Jump ball, Harris jump against Supple. Jim Holbein and Jerry Bork are 2 fine officials. Ball tipped up, controlled by Brown. Brown with the right hand. We have 15 turnovers in each team. Probably 12 of those in each team have been traveling violations. The ball to Brown. Brown to Buttermore. Buttermore left side to Frelick. Frelick in the ball game as Keeber's out with 3 fouls. Frelick loses the ball, picks it up. Baseline to Feeney, back out front, threw it away. 2 right to Kimple. Kimple has a breakaway. Kimple all the way down, lays it up. It's no good. Rebound to Buttermore. Buttermore the rebound, her third. Buttermore looks for Harris, gives it to her. Harris inside. And off her hands and out of bounds. Buttermore waited a little bit late to give the ball to Harris, and she was stepping out of bounds with it. She had her, but didn't get it to her in very good position. Double team the ball goes to Clark. Clark knocked away by Brown, grabbed by Frelick. She drives for solo. It's no good. All by itself, she missed it. Rebound to Whitty, and she's fouled, I think, by whom? I don't know. Jerry Bork would tell us so. Foul is on Brown. Sue Brown reaching in. And the ball out of bounds to Jody Whitty. Jody Whitty against the 2-2-1 zone. They're on top for 11. No team scored yet. Ball to Kemple. Each team missed a layup shot. The ball to Stroop. Bad away. Grabbed by Feeney. Outlet to Brown. Brown, a basketball. Right hand. Left hand. Gives it bounce pass to Buttermore. Buttermore left to right. Tinora on a 1-3 on offense this quarter. Against the box and 1 defense. Buttermore to Frelick. Frelick threw it away. Trying to post the ball in the middle, and they're playing right in front of Feeney, and they threw it right to Whitty. So Whitty drives it away, tied up by Buttermore. Tinora starts out this quarter by doing what Coach Kathy Cavanaugh was most fearful of. That was trying to force the offense, and there was a couple of perfect examples of it. 30-11. Ball, jump ball, Buttermore and Whitty. Tipped by Whitty to Kimple. She jumps from 18 feet. It's no good. Rebound to Brown. Brown with the rebound. That's her first rebound of the ball game. Bounce pass to Buttermore. Buttermore the left hand, guarded by Kimple, gets across the timeline. Other hand looks to the right hand. They're in the 1-3 on offense. The ball lobbed to Brown. Brown into Feeney. Feeney turns, blocked, and fouled by Stroop. And while we have just a moment here, Mike, how are the Bulldogs doing?
Well, 50 seconds to go in that second period of action. Matt Beringer is up on top 11-2. Had his man in a near pin position, and the man hollered, "I'm hurt." And they stopped action immediately, gave him the Matt the 2 points for the near pin, and the man from Whitmer is still laying on the mat with 50 seconds to go, and now he starts making a move back up, and looks like he's dazed, and we don't know if he'll be able to go or not. But Matt Beringer, of course, the first wrestler here for Defiance in the 98-pound weight class, and he has done a fine job with 2 pins so far this evening. While we got a break, let's go right back to you.
He misses both free throws, and a rebound to Stroop, and here comes Edgerton on the attack. Kimple, neither team has scored. Kimple blocked by Harris. Ball on the floor, grabbed up by Whitty. He throws it up in the glass, but it missed everything. Ball tipped out of bounds, grabbed by Jody Whitty. Her 5-footer goes on the line, I think. Tipped by Tinora, out of bounds to Edgerton. Neither team has scored in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. 6 minutes to play, 30-11. Tinora on top, ball to Whitty. Baseline to Supple. Supple behind to Jody Whitty. Jody Whitty fakes right, goes left to Christie. Christie fakes, goes up from 12. It's no good, but the foul's called on Sue Brown, I believe. Tinora getting a little foul over here. That's 3 on Brown and 3 on Keeber. And that'll bring Higbee back in the ball game. Higbee did a fine job on the board. She has 6 rebounds in about 3 minutes of play in the first half. Higby goes in the ball game for Brown. 6 minutes to play here. 30-11. Tinora on top. Neither team has scored. But now Edgerton has 2 free throws by Krista Whitty, and she's hit the first 2 of the game. And this one up, and this one bounces. No good. Hit that front rim, the back rim, and then scooted on out of there. Tomorrow night, we'll be at Wasion, and we'll also have live reports with Mike and Bill at Swine at Defiance. Free throw rolls, no good. Rebound to Higby again. Higby gets out, tied up. Higby had the rebound, but was tied up by Stroop. It'll be a jump ball. Both girls about 5'10", waiting for the tip. Ball batted in the air, controlled by Harris. The rebound goes to Higby. Harris, one-on-one, got up by Stroop, gets the ball up to Feeney. Feeney throws it down about 15 feet over the head of everybody, and out of bounds. Turnover. Ball, full court press. Ball goes to Jody Whitty. Gives it up now to Supo. 3-on-2 break to Christie. To Stroop over Feeney. Blocked by Feeney. Grabbed by Harris. Harris on the outlet pass to Buttermore. Buttermore 2-on-3. Drives all the way and whistle. Basket won't count. Foul. Foul is going to be on Edgerton. Kimple pushing off that time. Another block shot by Feeney. Harrison bounces the ball to Frelick. Frelick puts the ball out in the wing to Buttermore. She turns and drives. Baseline to Frelick. To Buttermore on the wing. Buttermore on the baseline to Frelick. Frelick turns. Bounce pass to Feeney. Up. It's good. Tinora scores the first basket in about 2.5 minutes of third quarter on top. 32-11. Aaron full court press the ball to Christie across the timeline. Christie Whitty drives right down the middle, pumps from 8 up. It's good. 32-13. Full court press, 2-2-1 zone denial. The ball to Frelick. The ball to Harris. Harris to the right hand to Buttermore. Buttermore attacks 3-on-3, but holds the ball up. Now gets by Whitty. Bounce was off the left side to Frelick. Frelick turns, looks for help. Gives the ball up to Feeney. Feeney ball back to Frelick. Frelick holds the ball overhead to Feeney. Feeney turns and drives to the basket. Whistle. And a foul on somebody, I don't know whom. Fouls on Jody Whitty. Foul on Jody Whitty. And with 4:48 to play in the ball game, third quarter, Tinora on top, 32-13. Timeout with Rick Flecker, I'm sorry. And time in for 60 seconds from Mike Schultz.
Okay, perfect timing. 42 seconds to go here, and Matt Baringer in the third and final period of wrestling is up 15-3. Make that 17-3 as he just gets a takedown. He was already guaranteed if he finishes out this match the way it is, 5 points on a major decision. But of course, what he'd like to do is pick up that third pin of the evening at the 98-pound weight level. And he pulls this man, tries to get him back over on his back with 16 seconds to go. And now it's a matter of riding time as just trying to avoid that pin is the Whitmer wrestler Moore. 6 seconds to go, and it looks like Baringer will have the Bulldogs off and winging again, up 5-0, and he gets another near pin as the whistle sounds to end the match. Picks up another 2 points. That'll make it 17-3, the final, as Matt Baringer finishes a perfect night of wrestling for Defiance with 2 pins and a major decision. And with that, let's go back to basketball and Marv Sebring.
Out of bounds to Tinora. Harris to inbound the ball. Waiting 32-13. Harris the ball to Higby on the wing to Buttermore. Buttermore, the basketball, backs it off. On the wing to Higby. Higby 18 feet away. Baseline to Buttermore. Buttermore looks for the basketball back out front to Higby. Off her hand. She picks it up on the inline to Frelick. Down deep to Feeney. Feeney looks for Harris. The ball lobbed into Harris. She turns. Baseline to Buttermore from 8. It's good. 34-13. 4:25 to play here in the quarter. Whitty on the wing to Kimple. Off her hands, back out to Whitty. That's Christie. Drop the key left for the Jody. Jody walks. 34-13. 4:16 to play in the third quarter on 1280 radio on WONW radio. Marv Sebring and Pat Sebring the play-by-play. With live coverage from the wrestling meet with Mike Schultz. Feeney one-on-one on Stroop. Drives all the way up. It's good. 36-13. Tinora with a surprising margin here. Of course, some of that has to be naturally because of Herman not in the ball game. But ball tipped away into the back court, out of bounds. I believe it'll go to whom, Jerry Bork? I think to Tinora, as Edgerton lost the ball in the back court. It'll be Deb Buttermore. to inbound the ball for the Rams with 3:56 to play in the quarter. Baseline to Higbee. Higbee looked Miss Feeney, the ball to Harris. Harris back out front to Buttermore. Buttermore left side to Frelick. Frelick looks down deep, the ball to Buttermore, left baseline, turns, back out to point to Higbee. Higbee right side to Harris. Harris to Buttermore. Buttermore shoots from 15 feet, no good. Rebound to Frelick. That's her first rebound into Feeney. Her 5-footer is good. Carol Feeney makes it 38-13. Feeney with 14 points in the field. Averaging 10 points a ball game. Jody Whitty back on the wing to Christie. Christie 2-3 zone used by Tinora. Christie Whitty, senior, bounce pass to Kemple. Kemple right the key. Baseline batted away by Harris. Harris the steal to Feeney. Feeney with a basketball. What's the timeline now? 6-foot senior. Feeney gives it up to Buttermore. Man, the man they're playing, nope. Let's check it out. Baseline to Buttermore. Buttermore looks for Harris. Harris and Feeney. Ball goes to Feeney. She's inside. Lays it up. And good. They're going with two people on Harris, and that's leaving Feeney open. And Tinora did a good job this quarter getting the ball into Carroll, and she's scoring. Ball to Jody Whitty to Christie. Christie Whitty fakes, gets by Frelick, jumps from 15 feet, bounces no good. Rebound to Harris. Harris will rebound her 10th to Frelick. She stepped out of bounds. 40-13. Tinora on top with 2:40 to play, and timeout called by Rick Flecker, and time in for 60 seconds with Mike Schultz.
Okay, Marv, Paul Green was just pinned with 5 seconds to go in his match against Whitmer, so Whitmer takes the lead 6-5 in the early going with 2 of the weight classes taken care of here. Whitmer, a very, very fine wrestling institution down there, and they are doing well here this evening. The next match will have Craig Mallett, who had a pin so far this evening, and he's going up against Vi, a good young wrestler from Whitmer. Whitmer rated 4th in northwestern Ohio. Rogers 3rd and St. John's 10th, and Defiance has defeated those 2 schools. Now they'd like a chance to get a Whitmer. Whitmer also defeated Rogers, so I think Whitmer has made their point well known tonight too. A minute 35 to go in the first period of action, and Defiance trailing in this match 6-5. This is the 3rd and final match of the evening. Let's go back to Marv Sebring.
Of course, in Whitmer, Defiance facing one of the top 10 teams, schools, size-wise, in the state of Ohio. Whitmer is one of the very biggest enrollment, and so that's very good competition, as Mike alluded to earlier. Here it's 40-13 with Tinora on top, with 2:40 to play in the quarter number 3. Ball in bounds, batted out of bounds by Feeney. Edgerton on their own basket. Krista Whitty to inbound the ball. The Bulldogs hampered tonight with the loss of their fine junior wing guard, Laura Herman, who suffered an ankle injury last night in practice during a drill. Clark, the ball with Jody Whitty, lobbed it in to Christy Whitty over Harris from 15 feet, no good. Rebound, Higbee, batted around, grabbed by Buttermore. Buttermore, her 4th, trying to go, but Edgerton back on defense. Buttermore, left side of the key, to Frelick on the wing. Frelick looking, ball to Buttermore down deep in the corner, comes out of the corner, stops, goes baseline, gets inside, lays it up and blocked from behind by Supel. Outlet pass, Altman, oops, she threw it away. Altman trying to find Clark on the wing and the outlet, threw it over behind her and out of bounds. Turnover for each team, about 20. Basketball to Buttermore on the wing to Frelick. Frelick looks back at the Buttermore. Buttermore, they got Harris playing the high post, boxing one defense throughout the ball game. They've limited the Harris to 8 shots. Buttermore, meanwhile, 12-footer, no good. Rebound, Frelick from 5. It's no good. Rebound, Feeney, jump ball. Harris, I don't believe, has had a shot this half. Has she, Pat? No. She had 8 shots the first half, hit 5 of them, and has not had a shot in this half. Feeney controls the tip to Frelick, to Buttermore, knocked away by Whitty, grabbed by Buttermore, the right hand to the left hand to the right hand, off her foot. The ball picked up by Jody Christ. Jody Whitty drives all the way, puts it up, and good. Jody Whitty with a steal on the score, 40-15. Tinora on top of 1:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. Full court press, the ball to Higbee. Higbee to Feeney. Feeney drives 2-on-2, turns behind the Buttermore, 25 feet away. Minute and a half to play, 3rd quarter. Higbee, give and go to Buttermore. Buttermore sets from 17 feet. It's airballed. Rebound, Feeney gets the rebound. That's her 3rd rebound to Frelick. To Buttermore with 1:20. Here's the high post, 3 people around her. Down to Buttermore off her foot. Tied up, jump ball, Clark and Harris. They've been playing Harris in this, most of this ball game at the high post. early quarter, they put her out front, then rotated her down the middle and got the ball to her. Now they're playing her high post. Of course, against the box of one, that means that 3 people are guarding her. And naturally, they've gone other places, and the other players have responded very nicely for Tinora and built up a 40-15 lead. Something that has to please Coach Captain Kavanaugh very much to see the rest of the team respond with 29 points so far. Into Harris, tied up. As Higbee tried to go down baseline where 3 people were standing all around Lori Harris, and she was tied up. Harris the jump against Jody Whitty. Substitution in the ball game. Carrie Keeber in the ball game from Buttermore. That may be her first rest. 1:04 to play in the third quarter, 40-15. Harris throws a tip to Higbee. Higbee to Keeber playing the point now. Harris playing a high post 1-3 offense. Higbee right side, drops the ball inside and threw it right in the hands of Stroop. Knocking it bounce by Keeber. 54 had to play here in the third quarter, 40-15. 40-15, a 25-point lead for Tinora. Surprising margin here. 2-3 zone. Woody from 18 feet and rim no good. Rebound to Freilich. Freilich her fourth. Freilich bounce pass to Higbee. Higbee off it goes to Feeney. Feeney the right hand dribble at 6-footer senior gives the ball behind to Keeber. Keeber boxing one defense to Freilich. Harris at the high post goes down low. Whistle. Traveling on Freilich. 34 seconds to go. Turnover number 23 on Tinora and 20 on Edgerton. And 99% of those have been traveling violations. 40-15. Back out to Woody. Woody to wing. Knocked away by Keeber on the floor. Grabbed by Freilich. Outlet pass to Harris. Harris drives for solo. It's no good. Rebound to Woody. Gives it outlet to Clark. For the basketball now. Clark drives 2-on-3. Bounce pass inside off the foot. Feeney with 14 seconds to go. Laura Harris took off a little early that time for the layup shot. A little hard off the glass. Ball lobbed in bounds to Jody Whitty, blocked by Harris. The foul on Lori Harris on the foul too. 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. That's foul number 3. Team foul 3 and the second personal foul on Lori Harris. At the foul line goes Jody Whitty, a 5'6" freshman with 2 shots at the foul line for Jody. She's 2 for 2. At the foul line tonight, 1 for 5 at the field, up and good. And a steal and layup in this quarter, 40-16, Tinora on top. Tinora has picked up 10 points in the quarter and 5 for Edgerton. 1 more for Jody Whitty, only a freshman, up and good. 40-17, full court press. Press is not bothered Tinora, but they've each turned the ball over out and walking. Ball to Harris, knocked away, picked up loose ball by Stroop. Stroop with a basketball, outlet pass to Clark, and that'll be the end of the third quarter with the score. Tinora 40 and Edgerton 17 with that. 60-second timeout for Mike Schultz.
Okay, Marv, 40 seconds left. The second period as Defiance tries for the sweep there. And leading his man 7-4 is Craig Mallett. He had a pin in 14 seconds remaining of the second period in his first match against St. John's. And the second match against Rogers, he was defeated on a decision. And with 20 seconds to go here in this match, in the second period, he's ahead 7-4. 14 seconds to go. Looking for a reversal. He's in a down position. And he gets a quick escape, but hanging on a leg position and riding the clock down to 5 seconds is the Whitmer wrestler. Whitmer, very, very fine wrestler. And the clock runs out. 7-4 the score, and we'll go to the third period of action. But right now, let's go back to basketball action during the halftime and the end of the third quarter, and so on. We'll keep you up to date what's happening here with the quadrangular meet at Defiance High School. Marv?
Thank you, Mike. Both buzzers have sounded, and we're ready to go. Don't forget, tomorrow night now we'll have Wasion entertaining Liberty Center in Northwestern Athletic League action. Liberty coached by Terry Miller, second year, and Jim Snow, the veteran coach of the Wasion Indians in league action tomorrow. Wasion Liberty, always fine basketball action. We'll also have live reports from Mike Schultz and Bill Small out Slana at Defiance. Slana coming off that big upset win last week. Well, it looked like an upset at the time, but at least a surprising win, I should say, at least from out of Wandorf's standpoint. And threw it into a 3-way tie. Tip down to Feeney. She lays it up, blocked from behind by Kemple, and Kemple is called for the foul. 4 fouls on Kemple. Now, Harris, a freshman in the ball game for Tinora. With Higbee, Feeney, Keeber, and Harris. Laura Harris. Feeney for 2 shots. He's 0 for 2. This one missed everything. Hit the bank though. Missed the rim. 40-17. Carol Feeney has played very well tonight, except in the free throw shooting. She's 0 for 3. This one's no good either. Rebound controlled by the sophomore Linda Altman, her 4th. Outlet now across the timeline comes Jody Whitty. 14-footer fired up. Bounces no good. Rebound to Harris, her 11th. Outlet pass to Feeney. She lost it out of bounds. Krista Whitty inbound the ball for the Edgerton Bulldogs. Goes to sister Jody. Jody top of the key, 17 feet away. Bounce pass goes up to Krista. Krista drives to the baseline, gets by Feeney from 5. Up, no good. Rebound. Higby goes for it and gets it. Higby the rebound, her 8th, stolen away by Christie, and Higby fouls her. Higby got the rebound on the inline and turned around with the ball right in the hands of Whitty. And Whitty picked her pocket, took one quick step and was fouled. Now, Brown will come in the ball game. Sue Brown in the ball game for Higby. Higby has done well. She has 8 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds to Edgerton, left and on basket. Christie will inbound the ball. Knocked away by Feeney on the floor. They dive for it. Her and Altman jump ball. 7:27 to play in the ball game. It's 40-17 with Tinora on top. As Edgerton has held the high-scoring Harris in check, but the rest of the team has responded to lead 40-17. Ball tipped up, controlled by Keeber. Keeber 2-on-2. Drives on Whitty from 5. It's no good. Rebound. Feeney is good. Carol Feeney with her 4th rebound scores, and Carol with a career high nearly, I believe. 18 points. It is a career high. Left side, Clark from 18 feet, no good. Rebound to Harris with 12. Harris outlet now to little sister Julie. She drives against Whitty, knocked away from behind by Krista Whitty. Ball inbounds to Brown. Back out front. Brown throws it in the back court. And out of bounds it goes to Edgerton. 6:57 to play. Julie Harris, a freshman at the point, at the guard in a 2-3 zone. The ball to Clark, down baseline to Altman from 12. It's no good. Rebound, Krista Whitty, up and good. Krista Whitty scores. Full court press, the ball to Keeber. Keeber drives to the left side, 1-on-4. Back out to Julie Harris to Keeber. Keeber drives to the left baseline, jumps the ball, knocked away, and a corner grab by Julie Harris. Looks for sister Laurie inside, up and good. That's the first shot they've gotten to Laurie in the entire second half. But it hasn't mattered much tonight, 44-19. 15-footer is no good by Whitty. On rebound, up and no good. Rebound, Feeney. Feeney with a rebound in the corner to Keeber. Double teamed and charging foul on Keeber. You're right, Patricia. Laurie had that breakaway shot and missed it, did she not? Flake in the ball game now. And with that little break here, Mike, how about a quick update? How are the Bulldogs doing? Are they going to do it?
Well, Marv, they just won a close one there, 15-10. A very exciting match, and that by Craig Mallett, 16 third win for him on the evening. No, he was had 1 pin and 1 loss, and now a big win. So Defiance jumps back on top, 8-6 in the early going, and up there now Justin Green, who's had a tough night with 2 draws, and he's ahead 2-0 here with a minute and a half to go in the first period of action. And with that, we'll go right back to you in basketball.
Inside to Harris, up and good. Frelick to Harris, laid it up and in. 46-19 with 5:48 to play in the ball game. 7 scoreboard to Clark. Clark on the right side, whistle. Foul away from the action on Frelick. Yes, Harris scored at the other end. Nice pass by Frelick. Down to the other end comes Clark, and she's fouled by Frelick. 46-19 with Tinora on top with 5:42 to play in the ball game. At the foul line now goes Clark. 46-19. Right hand on the way up. It's no good. Rebound to Laura Harris. She's got 13 of them to Feeney. Laurie trying to do something that I don't know if anyone's done it. They just score 1,000 points and get 1,000 rebounds. There's been a couple get 1,000 rebounds, not many, but they didn't score 1,000 points. Into Harris, up and go! Now they roll her down from the high post along the end line and scoring with her. Ball left side, and Edgerton wants timeout. Timeout here, Mike, and time in for you for 60 seconds, Mike Schultz.
Well, you hear the crowd. Defiance wrestler Justin Green comes up with a big pin with 15 seconds to go in period number 1. And Defiance gets 6 quick points and jumps out in front of Whitmer by a score of 14-6. So it's been a great night of wrestling here for Defiance High School. They've already defeated Rogers and St. John's, and now they lead Whitmer. But remember, Whitmer's got some great wrestlers coming up a little ways down the line. They're very, very strong in the middle and upper weight classes. So we're looking for some great action. With that, back to you, Marv.
Okay, thank you very much. New players in the ball game for Edgerton. As we got Jody Christie, Clark, Jody Christie. I did that again. Jody Whitty, Christie Whitty in the ball game for and Tangi Kerner and Teresa Kerner. All right, we'll try and keep that straight. Tangi Kerner. Ball, jump shot, Christie Whitty, no good. Rebound, Harris. Harris outlet to Sister Julie. She drives all the way, lays it up, and no good. Rebound, Feeney is fouled, I believe, from behind by Supple. Let's see if we can get all the rest of them in here now. In the ball game is Teresa Kerner. Tangi is a freshman, by the way, 5'6". Teresa in the ball game is a sophomore at 5'8". Michelle Lingby, 5'6", sophomore in the ball game. So we'll try and keep them all straight for you. Teresa Kerner coming in now. And Kipple in the ball game. Free throw by no good. Rebound to Frelick. Up and no good. Rebound Harris. It's no good. Rebound Frelick. Up it. No good. A foul. Frelick helping out on the boards that time. And a foul. Fouls on Whitty. Jody Whitty. Teresa Frelick at the foul line. Teresa Frelick has done a good job on the board, particularly in the second half. 48-19. Tinora leading with 4:55 to play in the ball game. Right hand on the way up by Frelick. It's no good. Tinora has not shot free throws well. They have made 2 and missed 5, 8, 9. 2 of 11 from the foul line for Tinora. Frelick, right hand up, and this one's no good. Rebound taken off there by Lingby. No, Kerner with the rebound. Jump shot to the rim by Whitty, no good. Rebound, foul, Brown. Foul on Sue Brown, I believe. It will be. And Holbein has got the foul call. Higbee in the ball game for Feeney. Higbee comes in the ball game for Carol Feeney. Carol Feeney has 18 points, a career high for Carol. She was 9 for 12 from the field tonight. At the foul line now goes Tangi Kerner, a freshman. The right hand up, it's good. I think that'd be right, wouldn't it? Tangi, T-A-N-G-I, Tangi Kerner. Only a freshman for the Edgerton Bulldogs. 48-20. Right hand by Kerner up, and this one's good again. Full court press, ball in bounds. Now the Higbee to Julie Harris. Julie Harris puts the timeline on the right hand to the left hand, only a freshman. Left side of the ball to Frelick. Frelick, they got Harris at the high post. That's Lori down deep to Higbee, off her hands, and out of bounds. And Feeney in the ball game for Brown. 4:33 to play. Tinora only has 8 players on the varsity, and Buttermore seems to have hurt her left knee, and she probably won't play anymore. So they only had 7 players ready to play right now. The ball to Kerner. Kerner, right side, Kipple from 18 feet, bounces no good. Rebound, 2 Edgerton ball players fight for it and travel with it. As the Kerner girls, I don't know if they're sisters or not, they look like they might be, Tangi and Teresa. Harrison bounces the ball to Julie, jump ball. 48-21 on Lori looks at little sister and says that wasn't too good a pass, was it, sis? You didn't have much of a chance. 4:14 to play. In the fourth quarter, 48-21. The ball tipped up by Julie, grabbed by Frelick. Frelick with the basketball, gives it up to Julie Harris. Harris with the basketball. Across the timeline, 1-4 offense. Right side to Higbee. Higbee down to Feeney, over his shoulder. Whistle. He was pushed, I think, by Kerner. Foul beyond Tangi Kerner. Kerner reached in. And at the foul line goes Carol Feeney. Carol Feeney is 0 for 5 from the foul line. And she's 9 out of 12 from the field. Her free throw is good. Carol Feeney trying to do something she's never done in her career, and that's get to 20 points in one game. The previous high had been 16, I believe. 49-21. Right hand on the way up, and she did it. She's got 20. 50-21. Tinora on top with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. On the Dr. Pepper scoreboard, 1-3-1 zone. Baseline, Kerner from 15, no good. Rebound, tapped around, grabbed by Feeney. Feeney, ball knocked loose by Edgerton. Jody Whitty. That's the kind of hustle you like. She's only a freshman, and she's battling like it was a one-point ball game. Never giving up. Out of bounds to Lori Harris. 3:51 to roll in the ball game. Harris has 8 field goals and a foul shot. The ball is Feeney on a breakaway. She drives all the way, and she's pushed and fouled by Teresa Kerner. Kerner with the foul, and Carol Feeney will go to the foul line. And I don't believe, I'll have to wait and see. I don't think the Harris has been held below 20 points in the game this year, but she looks like she will be tonight. As she has but 17. And at the foul line, Feeney puts it up and it's no good. They'll have a little difficulty at the foul line. But boy, she's played well everywhere else. Free throw up, and this one's rolling good. 51-21. Ball belongs to Edgerton's Krista Whitty from 12. Up and good by Krista Whitty. And whoop, Krista's hurt. Krista's hurt. And with that, let's take a 60-second timeout with Mike Schultz. Mike?
Okay, Marv, 1:37 to go here. Third period of action, and Todd Haley, who has lost a couple of decisions, is coming on strong here against Whitmer, and he's leading 11-3 with a 1:27 to go, and he's on top, riding comfortably right now. If he'd hang on to that 8-point lead, he'd pick up a big 4 points for Defiance, who is leading in this match 14-6 over Whitmer. Whitmer's strength, of course, coming up from 155 on up, or even 145 on up. They've been very strong, but Defiance with 2 wins from Doug Batt at 145, and they've had John Hannon has been strong, Brian Hannon and Glenn Geezy with 2 big wins as a heavyweight. This match probably will come right down to the final wire once again. Big crowd here. Everyone enjoying the action. 50 seconds to go in this match, and Defiance in control. Looks like they'll pick up 4 more. If they do, they'll be up 18-6. And with that, let's go back to Marvin basketball action.
All right, so the Bulldogs doing very well there. That was Charlie Horse for Krista Whitty. We're glad to say nothing serious. She goes out of the game. And at the foul on the ensuing play, and at the foul line goes Higbee. Free throw is good by Higbee. Makes the score 52-23. As Tinora defensively has just throttled the offense for Edgerton tonight. Edgerton without the leading point guard and playmaker and scorer, Herman. Free throw, high-arching rainbow shot is good. 53-23. And across the timeline comes Jody Whitty, gives it up to Clark. Clark, 2-3 zone used by Tinora very effectively. Ball knocked loose by Harris on the floor, grabbed by Clark. Clark down deep to Kerner, but it's out of bounds. 53-23, 3:24 to play in the ball game. Ball in bounds to Frelick. Frelick with the basketball head to Lori Harris. Lori Harris to head to Julie. Julie crossover pass to Higbee, but she's behind her by about 5 feet. And out of bounds it goes. 3:16 to play. 53-23. Basketball belongs to Jody Whitty. Jody Whitty bounce pass to Kempo. Kempo fakes right, jumps from 15 feet. It's good by Kempo. Full court press, outlet pass to Julie. Julie drives all the way for the solo. It's good. Pass from sister Lori, and Julie laid it up and in. 55-25. 30-point lead for Tinora. Kempo on the right of the key on the 7-up scoreboard. Dump it off to Jody from 15 feet. It's short. Rebound, batted away, grabbed up by Kerner. Kerner walk. Kerner walk to the basketball. Buzzer sounds. That'll bring Sue Brown the ball game, I think, for Harris. Harris will go out with 2:44 to play the ball game. Lori Harris with 17 points in the game. Enough to regain the scoring leadership in the area among the girls. Lob the ball to Julie Harris. Batted away, grabbed by Frederick. Frederick drives 3-on-1. Frederick looks down deep to Higbee. Higbee in the middle, threw it away. Threw it right in the hands of Kerner. Angie Kerner drives on Julie Harris. Julie Harris goes for the steal, can't get it. The ball to Jody Woody on the right baseline. Turns, looks for help. Behind her now to Clark. Clark baseline from 15 feet, no good. Rebound on the floor, grabbed by Julie Harris. Julie Harris to the rebound. She drives 1-on-1, goes to the left side, pulls up, fires from 12, no good. Rebound tapped out by the timeline, grabbed by Feeney. Feeney with the rebound, her 7th. Get it up now to Harris, Julie Harris in the ball game, 55-25. The ball to Frederick. Frederick turns inside Feeney, up, no good. Rebound, Frederick is tied up, whistle, walk. In the game now will come Michelle Lingby in the game for Tansy Kerner for Edgerton. Both teams have been deep at the bench almost all entire quarter. 55-25. Just said Tinora only has 8 people on the varsity, and one of those is hurt. So they have 7. As Buttermore hurt herself. Inside, batted away by Feeney. Feeney trying to get out, was called for traveling. 1:45, and with that, let's get a quick update. Mike, how the Bulldogs doing now?
Okay, Marv, Bill Mack, who has won 2 decisions so far this evening, trails here at the end of the first period 4-2. And it's been a good quarter of basketball, of wrestling, a good quarter of basketball all the way through for Tinora, it sounded like, but good wrestling here for Defiance. It's been a very tight, well-fought, highly contested match here, and all the way through with Whitmer. Defiance leading 18-6, building up a pretty nice lead, and escape there, and 1 point and 2 points for a takedown, and that makes it 5-4 as Mack jumps out on top with 1:36 to go here in the second period of action. It's been a very fine night for Defiance High School. The wrestlers have always felt maybe that they've been shunned a little bit out here in northwestern Ohio. They don't get quite as much publicity as some of the inner-city Toledo schools do, and they've shown that they can wrestle with the best here tonight with some very fine wrestlers coming in from Rogers, Whitmer's, and St. John. 5-4, the score here with 1:10 to go. Let's go back and finish up your ball game, and then we'll come back with plenty more coverage.
All right, Feeney, long pass to Brown. Brown drives and is bumped and fouled. Whoops. Fouled by Teresa Kerner, who gives the ball back a little hard to the referee off the shin there. And Jerry Bork just walks nonchalant down the other end of the floor. 55-25. 1:16 to play. And, in the ball game, Teresa Miller, a 5'6" sophomore for Edgerton. 1:16 to play. Sue Brown at the foul line, and she has not had a free throw, and this one's no good. Rebound to Freilich. She's bumped. The ball knocked loose on the floor. Loose ball. Still battling jump ball. Freilich in there battling away for the loose ball. 1:10 to play in the game. 55-25. And Altman in the ball game. Altman for Clark. 55-25, waiting for the tip. The ball in the air, tapped around, controlled by Kimple. Kimple drives on Keeber, up and good. 55-27, full court press the ball to Freilich. Freilich with a basketball in the right hand. Freilich across the timeline, drives 3-on-2. Freilich down to the right side, looks for help, bounce pass to Feeney. Feeney wheels to the basket, pulls up, gives it up to Keeber. Keeber in the alley from 5, blocked by Altman, grabbed by Keeber. Keeber of the basketball, looks for help, double teamed, and lost. .41 seconds to go in the ball game, 55-27. Out of bounds it goes to Kimple. Kimple, the basketball inbounds to Jody Christie. Jody Woody, top of the key, left side. Back to Miller, to Woody. Jody from 15 feet, no good. Rebound, Carol Feeney. Feeney gives the ball up to Brown. Feeney with a 9th rebound to Brown. Left hand, right hand, batted away from behind by Miller. Grabbed by Woody, and she double-dribbled. Or pound the ball. Same difference. Turnovers have been quite a few here tonight. Most of them have been on traveling and dribbling violations. Biggest share of them on traveling. Tinora with, oh my goodness, 32. 27. The ball inbounds to Freilich. Freilich with the right hand. Gets by Kimple. with 20 seconds, 19 seconds, and we'll go right to Defiance High so the game is final, and we'll worry about fifth quarter, see how it works out there. Basketball bounced off to Brown. Brown wheels to the left side. In the finish, he turns from 10 up. That's no good. Rebound, knocked loose on the floor with 4. Outlet to Kemple with 2. The ball game is over. The final score is Tinora 55 and Edgerton 27. With that, back to you, Mike Schultz.
Okay, Tad Emheiser out there on the mat right now, and he trails 2-1 with 51 seconds to go. First period of action, and I'll wait for a little bit of direction here as to what you want to do on the fifth quarter show, Marv, but let's finish this first period of action and give you a chance to get those stats put together. 45 seconds to go, and Tad Emheiser on the mat right now. He lost a decision 7-4, and then he won on a pin with 32 seconds remaining in the second period against his Rogers opponent, so he is 1 for 2 so far this evening. And a takedown now by the wrestler from Whitmer, who incidentally is rated high. Meredith is his name, and is rated high in the City League. 16 seconds to go, and he's in command. Is Meredith 5-2. But Defiance jumping out to a surprising 24-6 lead. Not surprising that they're leading, but probably surprised at the score, as they have won every match, have the Bulldogs, except the match at 105, where a pin was registered by Morehouse of Whitmer. 4 seconds to go, first period. The score is 7-2, and that'll wrap up the first period of action here. Let's send it back over to Marv and find out. Marv, let's go through fifth quarter.
Yeah, Mike, how many matches you've got left over there, Mike?
Well, let's see, 2, 4, 6 matches after tonight, after this match right here. So we've got a little bit of time. Go ahead and run your fifth quarter.
Right on. We'll go right into that, and we'll get right back to you. We'll even get to you perhaps during fifth quarter as well. We'll welcome back to fifth quarter after we pause this important timeout at 12:80 with David Eric.
What was that all about?
A smoke alarm. Your cigarette smoke set it off.
Some joke.
Yeah, well, those yellow stains on your teeth are no joke.
What do you mean?
Here, blow some cigarette smoke through this white handkerchief. See that stain?
Wow, no wonder my teeth look so dingy.
Yeah, you better get some Topo.
Topo, the smoker's tooth polish. Used regularly, it helps remove all kinds of superficial yellow tobacco stains. Week after week, watch your teeth get brighter and brighter. Topo, the smoker's tooth polish. Now in 3-ounce regular or 7-ounce fluoride. Use only as directed.
Do you know what melasma is? It's a darkening of the skin in spots, which women may get during childbearing years.
I got one on my face while I was pregnant, and it hasn't disappeared, though my daughter's a year old.
Try Porcelana Fade Cream.
Isn't that for age spots?
And freckled spots and brown spots like yours. Rub in Porcelana daily and watch those brown spots start to fade. In just 6 weeks for many women.
Where can I get it?
At cosmetic counters or your favorite supermarket. Porcelana, when results count. Use only as directed.
Now let's go back to Marv at Tinora for fifth quarter.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's fifth quarter. Final score one more time was Tinora 55 and Edgerton 27 in Green Meadows Conference basketball here. This evening, the Rams now go 7-2, 3-0 in the conference. Edgerton 9-5 and 1-2 in the Green Meadows Conference, and they remain 3-1 in the Buckeye Border Conference. Back to look at the stars and the stats. A chance to talk with winning coach Captain Kavanaugh after this important timeout at the studio.
If you're looking for a classic birthday gift, look at new Cross Classic Black Elegant Satin Black writing instruments, accented with 22-karat gold electroplate. Available at the Hubbard Company. Cross Classic Black writing instruments are mechanically guaranteed for a lifetime of writing pleasure and beautifully gift packaged. See Classic Black and the complete display of Cross Fine writing instruments, gifts for a lifetime. At the Hubbard Company, 612 Clinton Street in Defiance, Ohio.
Well, a surprising margin here tonight by the Rams. I think it's fair to say that. But it also be quite fair to say that Edgerton was certainly hampered with the loss of Laura Herman tonight, the fine 5'6" junior, 16 points a ball game. And as the coach Rick Flecker said, the leading rebounder and playmaker. But be that as it may, the Tinora Rams got a good performance tonight from all their ball players as they dominated the boards 54-20, led by Laura Harris of 15. And Teresa Frelick had perhaps her best rebounding game that we've seen play with 8. And Higbee off the bench had 8 rebounds, and Carol Feeney had 8. One of Carol Feeney's best games. She scored a career high of 21 points and had the 8 or 9 rebounds and had at least 5 blocked shots in the contest here tonight. For Edgerton, we'll check those stats in just a minute. But right now, making her way up to our broadcast position is Kathy Cavanaugh, a very happy young lady with a 3-0 mark in the conference play. And congratulations, Kathy, on an impressive win tonight for the Rams over the Bulldogs of Edgerton.
Thanks.
As we talked about in the pregame show, you weren't surprised as to come out with a box and 1.
Not at all. Like I said, I won't be surprised to see it throughout the rest of the season.
I see you run a little different. I hadn't 1-4 offense there for quite a bit of the ball game. Then out in the fourth quarter with looked like a 1-3-1, was it?
Yeah, we mixed it up a little bit tonight. We're working some new offenses, trying to mix things up, and it looked impressive. It looked nice.
32 turnovers for the Rams, 27 for Edgerton. I would hazard a guess that 20 of those in each team were traveling violations.
I don't know. I think, a lot of us got excited when we got the ball. I think we were making our moves before we put the ball on the floor. And, I don't know, nerves? I don't know.
It didn't seem to have much of an effect on the game either way, though, did it? The turnovers. You didn't in the pregame show. You were concerned about your team forcing the ball in, and you didn't do that too many times tonight, did you?
It's looking better. We're working the ball around the outside more, and no, that wasn't the big problem tonight. So, at least we're improving in that aspect.
And certainly the Edgerton Bulldogs, to take nothing away from your great win tonight, was very impressive. You have to be very happy the way the rest of the team responded. A career high of 21 by Feeney. Frelick, probably her best game of rebounding. Second half, she had 7 or 8 rebounds by her alone in the second half. And Higbee off the bench had 8 rebounds. But certainly Edgerton did miss the fine junior Laura Herman.
Yeah, when I didn't see her in the starting lineup, it really surprised me. I didn't know that, she had been hurt.
Right.
And it took me by surprise. And I was just wondering, if she wasn't going to be subbed in later. And like you said, that, may have taken a little away from their ball game.
Yeah, she hurt herself in a drill last night. I think if the game would have been close on the border, she was taped up and maybe could have played, according to Rick Flecker, and her mother said the same. And she's that kind of girl that would play if she had, a splint on. She wanted to play that badly.
I imagine she's a pretty sharp ball player.
What's this say? Ian, watch out. What's this say?
They should have Lori hold that up.
Night.
Yeah.
I didn't take no picture. I wonder why it was shining in there. That's recorded so you can see it. It ain't so dark in the stands.
I told her I thought she'd make a good breath.
Don't hide. Get on the camera.
I told her tonight she'd be good. Huh? She'd do a good job, but she just...
Well, she was doing a little everything, a little coaching, a little rapping.
Yeah.
That's all right.
She likes passing around.
Smile, John. You're on there.
I know.
Be on?
He's coming on. He's out there talking very
There you're on. Look straight ahead. Don't fall. Well, I was looking at a place to sit down.
I really like that Sunday.
I'm not scared.
I really enjoy it.
That was bad. I knew he
Not
moved.
your close-up. We're coming right around.
We don't want no close-ups, do we, Leon? We don't want no close-ups.
No.
California or Florida?
No,
He's
we
in
need
Florida.
far away.
Pretty good.
You know this picks up your voice, too, you know.
Called my niece.
Forgot about that.
What's going on around?
Yeah.
Well, we'll look over that way. Yeah, sure. Hi, Johnny. Oh, they're probably celebrating good.
He's taking everybody like you and everybody.
Candy eaters.
How can you tell that?
The candy eaters? When would you tell?
Yeah,
Keeping her right in.
Jimmy.
You gotta check when you have to turn the light on.
Right here.
Does that work, Mary? Yeah.
Here's one more. Also, I want this dinky, 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 dinky. I want a dinky, dinky,
Girls, face the camera. John, what's your
I should have brought my handle along.
Can you bring it? Is it in the car?
Yeah.
You want me to get it?
Yeah, that's
Oh, they didn't wait for the girl. Foxy Grandma.
I would have. She didn't tell me she don't put it on. So the only thing I do
That really picks up your voice.
Maybe it's
Dad went down to get it.
here. I called They must have a waste right there.
Right here, it's my basket right here. Look at
Why didn't you invest him?
John didn't show up.
Yeah. Whatever. I think you're fine. Camera's on. Marv, you want coffee or
Coffee, Marv? Did you get John yet? I thought you were standing.
Get me out of here.
No, no.
Get away.
That's your third piece. I seen you getting in there and getting all that. I heard him reach down and get that second round.
Oh, that's okay. Did you get to see your name? What was it called? I didn't know how to spell it. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. I know. I thought it. That crab kept falling right after.
Break there about a week ago or so. They lost their big store, the following day. So they get
Marv, okay?
no thank you. Hey!
Standing O. Hey, cameraman. Standing O. Really? I gotta get away from John.
Was that her idea? Good idea.
Oh, thanks. All right.
Did a good job when you got in there tonight. Yeah. Were you nervous? Why? Everybody was kind of nervous.
Are you taking the quiz yet today?
So do you know that light's on?
Yeah. Beanie, you sit right up there when I'm going to take your picture.
Good job, Big A. All right.
Sometimes you can't take a bad picture. Who's this? Behind Ian. Okay. No, I don't want to go away. Yeah, come on, Ian, go see her. Where's your I'm going to take a photograph. He doesn't have to get her.
You're ready to get
Ian, she'll take a picture.
What you got, Clark? Standing O, Joe?
Standing O.
Standing O. Standing O.
Hey, you. Lord, look at the camera that shows that.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, come on now. Come on, Moser. Hey, Jerry, something. Take a big bite of that, Jerry. Yeah, seafood. Get out of the way, Buttermore. Get out of the way.
Right here. You're going to kick me around the girl. No!
I didn't know it was your daughter that played. She's good player. See what your name is? John Cameron. Laurie is my granddaughter. Yeah. I'm always lately I understand the girls in Florida. And I listen to it on the radio.
$50.
But it's a shot. Yeah.
We could
Shot to the system.
I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
Smile, Laurie. Wave to everybody. Wave to everybody.
Thank you for taking these.
It was fun.
Wave to all the people here.
That's family voice.
Yeah.
Play one. Oh, I didn't get him yet.
Yeah, you gotta get Don.
I stick my head down.
Better eat my cake.
Look at the camera, Dave.
You got a haircut, didn't you?
Thank you.
Put me up. I don't want to do more.
John, here's your card.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah, you know, take
You
your
gotta
little
run
one in.
some out here, because when I shut it off, it always goes backwards. I don't want to miss that over there.
And then just when you get that pole or whatever you can haul out, pull her out there and then throw her in the